10 News Weather Authority from the JES Weather Center.
Good evening, friends. It has been a pretty stormy night with still lingering rain showers throughout the area and a few rumblers as well. We do have a flash flood warning in effect for Allegheny until 2:15 tomorrow morning. We have these storms that have just not moved. They have been very stubborn. They camped out over parts of the Highland Zone and the New River Valley, and they have just accumulated significant amounts of rainfall for the past couple of hours. And we're not done just yet. We are still continuing along into an active pattern. And our flash flood risk for tomorrow looks a little bit different than what we experienced today. The entirety of our viewing area is in a marginal risk for flash flooding. Today, we were in a marginal risk, but once you get to the Highland Zones and northern parts of the Roanoke Valley, they were in that slight risk. So we are still seeing improvements in case of this severity, that marginal risk tomorrow. But not only are we having to really keep in mind the flooding concerns tomorrow, but we could see some stronger storms. Severe risk from the Storm Prediction Center has most of the viewing area in a marginal risk as well. Far southwestern portions of Southside and the New River Valley, barely. They're just across the state line as well, and not included in that risk zone, but most of us in that marginal risk tomorrow. So we have the opportunity of not only seeing those showers that will be stubborn and not moving a lot, be nearly stationary, and a lot of rainfall associated, but we could see some gusty winds, heavy rainfall, and of course the potential of seeing some small hail with any of these storms as they move into a very favorable environment. And this is not the only active weather pattern that we are keeping an eye on. And taking a look at the tropics, we do have an area of interest right here in the Gulf that within the next 2 or the next 7 days has a 40% chance of developing into a tropical system. So we are going to keep a very close eye on this area of interest again and hanging out in the Gulf right now. But anyway you cut it, we have a lot of moisture going on here at home even, and the dew points have been soaring, the temperatures as well, and all of those combined with the upper level atmospheric winds that have not been moving very quickly. All of those things have given us these showers and storms that have been stubborn and nearly stationary. So as we head into the overnight hours, timing out Futurecast, we will wake up tomorrow morning with mostly clear skies by 6 o'clock, and throughout the early afternoon hours, as we get towards later morning, early afternoon, that is when we will see a little more cloud cover moving in and those spotty showers and storms developing widely scattered by 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And that pattern again continues throughout the evening. Hit or miss showers on deck, some that could be stronger and some that will see a good amount of rainfall associated with them. Zone by zone tonight, we are back in the 60s and 70s for our low temperatures, and our temperatures are not dropping a ton just because it is so muggy outside. The temperatures cannot continue to really fall a lot overnight, but our 7-day forecast has us back in the 80s and 90s. Showers and storms daily, more widespread for the latter half of the week and first part of next week.